Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided I'm gonna film my disappointing products video, like things that just didn't work out for me, things that I don't really care for one reason or another. And if you guys are interested in seeing what those products are, then just keep on watching. So for the first thing is the Urban Decay Naked Illuminating Trio palette. I believe this was last year's holiday collection, and it has like three shades in it. To me, a highlighter is something that like glows and has like a sheen to it, but this has like chunks of like glitter and shimmer, and that's nice if that's like what you prefer, because sometimes I would, but whenever you go to put this on, it doesn't stick to your cheekbones or like wherever you're trying to put it. It just kind of like fell all over the face, and then my whole face was glittery, so yeah, it didn't really work out for me. So that's that product. And then for the next product I have is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow Palette. And this smells so yummy. It smells like peaches. This isn't a bad product. I just never reach for this because I do not like the bronzer. It is very, very like red when I put it on my skin tone, and the flush in the middle just doesn't really show up. It's not very pigmented. The only thing I ever do reach for if I open up this palette is the highlighter. It's a pretty like peachy gold color, and I do like that, but I really don't open up this palette just to use the highlighter, so that's a no for me. And another highlighting palette I have is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Ultimate Glow Kit, and this was in their holiday collection last year as well. The shades in this looked so beautiful and like just flattering for so many different skin types, but the pigmentation is not there. They're so chalky, not shimmery. It is just, they do not apply well either. Like I have tried using like MAC Fix Plus on my brush, doing it with my finger, like everything. This is not, just does not work for me. And I know I've seen like a lot of places recently putting it on sale, so I wonder if they're like really trying to get rid of this. I've heard a lot of people don't care for this palette, so yeah, it's just not the same formula as their regular glow kits. And I have some of their glow kits and I like adore them, so that's why I was so excited for this one, but it's just not the same thing. And the last like glowy product I have is Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Champagne Pop. I know this is like such a surprise because so many people love this, but I just think I don't care for Becca's highlighters. They really emphasize my texture on my cheeks, and it's, I don't know, they just don't flatter me personally, especially this color. It looks a lot lighter in the pan than it is on my skin. It just looked very, very like brown and peachy, so like if you have around my skin tone, this might not work for you, but I could see like on a darker skin tone it looking very nice, so I might just save this until I'm more tan in the summer. I don't know. The next product I have is the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 Primer and Setting Spray with coconut water. This smells so good, and I will say that it's good for like just spraying to prime real quick because it leaves a tacky finish, but therefore it's not good for setting your makeup in place. I just felt like whenever I would do it over my foundation and my powders, it made it very like sticky, and like it just didn't feel set in place. So I mean, it works okay as a primer. It's nothing like amazing, but it does smell good and feel good on your skin. So I'm going to keep this just for days that I'm not wearing makeup or want to prime real quick. I think this is good for that, but not for setting my makeup. So another primer is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. Just looks like this. This is like their, it smooths, the smoothing, pore perfecting, and it has rosehip and argan oil in it. Okay, so it's supposed to smooth over your pores and be hydrating. I do not find this to be hydrating whatsoever because it is so thick that it just like balls up in like clumps, and it has like a weird texture to it. It's just so thick that whenever I would put foundation over it, it would like ball up, and like you could just like smear your foundation on it. It was really, really weird. And I just cannot make this work. Like I've tried several different foundations, like using less primer, mixing it with a primer. I don't know. I guess it's just not for me. But I could see like on days where I'm not wearing any foundation, maybe you just want to smooth over your pores, this would be nice. So then the last two products I have are the LA Girl Pro Concealer. To me, a lot of people like this, but I just personally don't care for it. The lightest shades that they have are honestly too dark for me, and I'm not even that fair of skin tone. It's also very, very thick to the point where when I even set it with powder, it still creases underneath my eyes, and the wand on it just gets very like clumpy and dirty very fast. So I didn't really care for it. I know it is affordable, but to me, like, another option that is affordable would be like the Maybelline Fit Me concealer or the NYX one. I think it's $5.99, and so is this one. So there are other options. And another one from the drugstore as well is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. So I remember everyone was like so excited for this because it's like $10. It says it has 24-hour wear, full coverage, and they said it was supposed to cover tattoos, and I don't know about anybody else, but it did not cover mine. So also the color on the bottle is so misleading to what's inside. Like, I have had like 3 of these trying to find a shade that's even like remotely like matches, and honestly this still does not, but I didn't end up caring for it anyways. It has like a moussey texture, and like I do really like that it's a squeezy tube, but that's about it. Like, you have to use a ton of product just to cover a small like amount of skin, and I just didn't really care for it. And it was definitely like a medium coverage. I did not find this to be full at all. So to me, it just wasn't worth $10. I would rather spend my money on like Maybelline Fit Me or like the Wet n Wild one's very good too. So yeah, those are just some products that I personally don't care for, and if they work for you, then don't take any offense to this. They just didn't work for my skin tone and my preference of makeup. So yeah, I hope you guys liked my video, and if you did, like it below and subscribe because I'll be making more videos. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Bye!